New York City, the destination for the Celtics. Two leaders on the floor and in the locker room. A fantastic tandem of Kemba Walker and Jason Tatum. They have their sights set on a win as they get primed for action against the Knicks. Celtics, Knicks is next. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. That's interesting. Thank you, David. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. And for the Knicks, Elfrid Payton is out there with Barrett. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then it's Randall. And it's Harkless in at the small forward position. On tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now here's Hayward, following the miss by Julius Randle. Hayward outside. Six to shoot. Pass to Tatum. The rebound by Gibson.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Payton finds Randall. Great D that time from Tatum. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. Passes it to Tatum. Here's Brown, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Payton looking it over. Trying to get open is Gibson. And the basket by Payton.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Brown the pass to Tice. He kicks it to Walker. Tice trying to break free. Shot's good by Walker.
And it's always stood out to me how under control Walker is on his drives. He doesn't just have a nice burst. He's got incredible body control.
Now here's Randall. Over Tatum. Randall no good.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
And so here is New York after the basket by Boston. Pass to Randall. There's the 3. That shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. Brown outside. Here's Tatum. Tice controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Knicks trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Randall. And the shot is long.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Harkless. Not a lot of room. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And a wide Wide open look for Walker, and it's Boston with another.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 10-point game. And so New York calls timeout. They're first. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And they get it. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston leading by 10. Here's Hayward, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
And here is Payton. And the pass to Barrett. He dishes it to Harkless. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Randall. New York, no good that time either.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Here's Payton. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul. Randall kicks to Payton. Randall right side. Payton against Brown, trying to get something going.
And yet to attack the paint here, everything's coming from the outside.
Here's Hayward, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Free throw drops for Hayward.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
Payton kicks to Harkless. Shot clock at 6. Walker against Payton. Here's Randall. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Harkless after the basket by Boston. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. That's a two-pointer from Walker and another basket for Boston.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Randall passes to Barrett. Now here's Harkless. Defended by Hayward. Here's Payton. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Harkless. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Mo Harkless.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
Walker the pass to Tatum. The shot by Hayward, wide open, connects from three-point range. Hayward's got 8 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Payton against Walker. Payton, that's good. Payton's got his second basket.
A soft touch from Elfrid Payton. A little tricky there with the floater.
Down low. Barrett covering. Offensive rebound. That one goes. Just count it. He's got 8.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Now Payton. Pass to Randall. Over Tatum. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
For Boston, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. So New York ends up going with the new group. Then for the Celtics, Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Now, here's Bullock after Gordon Hayward's miss. Here's Knox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Well, Knox has such versatility in his game. If you add the art of drawing fouls, that's going to help him out.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And Kevin Knox's father played professional football when Kevin was growing up. That may be where he gets some of his toughness from.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. And he can't hit the second. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wanamaker. And the shot goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Ntilikina. He's still scoreless so far in this one. They need this. Knox misses. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. To the right side. Here's Wanamaker. Tatum with it. Picked up by Portis. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Knox. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And Knox just flying right now.
And Bones, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. Certainly the defensive potential is there for Frank Ntilikina.
Well, the questions have always been about the other end and whether or not Frank can find a way to score more efficiently on a nightly basis. Still young and still some room to grow.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Smart on the wing. New York shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Here's Bullock. The offensive rebound. Robinson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Outside Tatum. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Proving he belongs in this league. Ntilikina getting better at taking contact and finishing.
Here's Wanamaker. It's rebounded by Portis.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Ntilikina has some size and able to battle there down low.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
All the talk about Ntilikina coming into the league is that he was an unpolished offensive player, but defensively could get after it and guard the 1, 2, and possibly 3 position. But now it's about him stepping up offensive production.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And he makes both free throws. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Right side, Smart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
As tough as they get, Smart's a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one at the line is good.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And so, Smart nails both of them. New York shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And here's Bullock from the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Celtics out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
We've got Ntilikina, Mitchell Robinson out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Wayne Ellington, and it's Bullock in at the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. And that one falls for Williams. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Ellington, the pass to Portis. Over Smart, just 5 to shoot. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Right wing. Ntilikina looking it over. Robinson against Williams. Robinson passes to Ellington. New York needs to get off a shot. Robinson, that's good.
Robinson stretching his limits on that play from the mid-range.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bullock. Tight defense on him. Outside Portis. Ellington inside the three-point line. And again, it's New York.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Wanamaker. The kick out to Williams. And the three off target. Knicks trail by 18. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Bullock. Guarded by Smart. Portis can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Pass to Williams. Tatum on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. A different look for New York. Randall's checked in for Bobby Portis. R.J. Barrett comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Ntilikina. Then for the Celtics, Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Walker's subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Celtics leading by 17. Puts it up. Walker's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Payton in the corner. To the middle. Randall down low. Tice is there. Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
Here's Walker. Tice trying to break free. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 10.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Marcus Smart. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And there's the pass to Ellington. Williams against Randall. And Payton gets it to go on the assist from Randall. 6 points for Elfrid Payton.
The man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Randall. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get his shot off.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. That'll be a critical skill moving forward,
lanes.
that he has
Find
other
the lanes.
ways to get at you
Good shot.
offensively.
That free throw good from Randall. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Randall against Williams. Clock at 6. And the shot is good. Randall's got 7.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Walker. Plays it up off the glass.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
Knicks trail by 16. Down low, here's Barrett. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Getting the and one. Kemba shows off the deft touch he has on the ball. You have to finesse around that hard a defense, and he does it as well as anybody.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Knicks making a switch here. Knox is checked in. Enes Kanter's checked in for Boston. That's good from Walker.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Barrett against Brown. Payton outside. Passes to Knox. Shoots from the elbow. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Hayward left side. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Stolen by Kanter. Walker against Payton. Shots good by Walker. Walker's got 17.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Randall outside. Pass to Barrett. Shoots over Brown. Shots good by Gibson.
Gibson using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
Walker in the post, covered by Payton.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. And that one drops for him. 15 points for Gordon Hayward.
And right now, Hayward is in his element. Once he gets cooking, keep feeding that man.
Here's Randall, and it's denied.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
From deep, Walker. A second chance effort. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Gibson. And so Payton will bring it up for New York, trailing by 19. Fader on the way. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 9 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now here's Kanter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Tice throws it down.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Randall down low. He's against Cantor. And there's Randall on the assist from Payton.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Brown outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Bobby Portis is checked in for New York. Free throw good from Brown. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
New York calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Frank Ntilikina is checked in for New York. Here's Barrett. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Brown.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Knicks trail by 20. Inside, here's Ntilikina. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Frank looking better and better here on the offensive end.
There's the pass to Cantor. Now, here's Tice. He's defended by Randall. Pass to Walker. Banked in off the glass. Walker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Knox. Passes it to Ntilikina. 6 on the shot clock. Portis kicks to Barrett. Here's Ntilikina. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And I don't think there's any doubt what a determined scorer Hayward is. He's not going to let some contact keep him from finishing.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Julius Randle. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams comes in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. The free throw drops by Hayward.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Pass to Barrett. And Bullock now top of the key. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Knox has got 7 points in the game.
The offense is going to get a little bit more lethal with Knox being able to hit that.
Brown outside. In the corner, it's Hayward. Fires the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Ntilikina passes to Knox. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Barrett. Marcus Smart's checked in for Boston. .104 left in the first half. Fires top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. Robinson, that's good.
Well, Robinson staying with the shot. I feel there was definite contact on the play, so not easy to get that one to go down.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 6. Cantor dishes to Williams. But they'll get another chance. Here's Hayward. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
To the inside, Ntilikina, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
If you get aggressive like that, the defense has to react, and Ntilikina, the beneficiary of it.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Celtics leading by 21. Smart with the ball. Now the pass to Tatum, looking to end his cold spell. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. No good on the last second attempt there. So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your team to make sure they don't let up?
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better. Or it's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal going into the game. That doesn't change no matter what the score is. So that'll be the discussion at halftime.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Gordon Hayward has been all over the floor tonight. He had 27 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists. tonight isn't an exception, as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The offense just runs smoother with Hayward on the floor. Great decision maker with the ball in his hands. And he could score it from all three levels.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot.
You can see Randall just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating and making something happen in transition.
Walker the pass to Tatum. And here's Tice. Pass to Walker. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Knicks trailed by 19. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there, thanks. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Passes it to Barrett. Here's Randall. Payton outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Robinson with the jam.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Craig? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Payton, and it's blocked by Brown, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. New York moving it around. Barrett the pass to Harkless. Clock at 6. Over Hayward. Off the left rim and out. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. They have a 19-point lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got 22 points.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Here's Payton. Sweet little floater. Payton's got 8.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Walker the pass to Hayward. Now Tice. from deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
The shot by Harkless, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
For New York, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Pass to Randall. Out to Payton from the arc. But they get it back. The pass to Harkless. Second chance shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Hayward's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Barrett kicks to Payton. Now here's Harkless, defended by Hayward. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And New York making a change here. Gibson's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Payton against Walker. To the paint, and Tatum with the basket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, it's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Walker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Walker's got 26.
Like the execution there from Kanter. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Pass to Randall. And the rejection by Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 14.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Payton against Smart. Now Barrett. Over in the corner, Harkless. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown, and nothing is falling for him right now.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. For Boston, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And a new group in for the Knicks. Portis, he's checked in for Randall. Kevin Knox comes in for Harkless. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Ellington is subbed in for Elfrid Payton.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Cantor.
Such a big guy, Cantor, but also incredibly lean. At the NBA Combine, for instance, he tested out at 6% body fat, an extraordinarily low number for a man of his size.
Here's Gibson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Enes Kanter.
And the big man, Taj Gibson, a tough, defensive-minded veteran.
Such a huge part, the foundation really, of those teams in Chicago when he was playing alongside Joakim Noah. He's one of those glue guys who's willing to take on any assignment.
Two.
First free throw is good.
Taj Gibson is tough, proven veteran who plays well on both ends of the court.
And both free throws good from Gibson. Celtics on offense. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Cantor. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Gibson. Here's Knox. 7 points in the game. Portis, the pass to Bullock. Off target from three-point range. The Celtics have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. It's good. 10 points for Jason Tatum.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ellington dishes to Gibson. Back to Ellington. Nailed from three-point land. Ellington's got 6.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
To the inside, and stolen by Portis. Ellington with it, outguarded by Smart, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his third foul of the game. Ntilikina, he's checked in for New York. Then for the Celtics, Robert Williams comes in for Tatum, and Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. For 3, Ellington. It's not going to go for him. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Cantor's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. To the middle, it's stolen. Here's Knox. He's guarded by Williams. Passes to Ntilikina. Kicks to Bullock. 5 on the clock. Here's Knox. He's guarded by Williams. And for the Celtics, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Back to Wanamaker. And the turnover again by Boston. Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And so here is New York. And it's Bullock in the corner. No good on the three. And the Celtics with possession here. Here's Wanamaker. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Ntilikina passes to Knox. Williams with the block. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Smart leading the charge. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition, something also he's improved at.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Portis kicks to Ntilikina. No good with the triple. So it's the Celtics now. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Pass to Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Knox, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, that kind of activity from Kevin Knox is going to pose some problems for the defense.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Both shots good from the stripe. Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The pass to Wanamaker. And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Smart trying to break free. Wanamaker misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Great long strides there from Kevin Knox, and a beautiful hoop gliding down the floor in transition.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. He kicks it to Brown. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And Brown drops them both. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Ntilikina passes to Portis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
And he knocks down the first one.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Pass to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
New York's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Down low, Ntilikina, and the layup falls. Ntilikina's got 10 points in the game.
Ntilikina can make some noise around the rim at that size.
44 seconds left here in the third quarter. And it's blocked. Now here's Bullock. D right on him. Passes it to Ntilikina. Now Portis. And again, it's New York.
Ntilikina sensing when one of his guys was not covered, and then he found him.
20 seconds left to play here in the third. Wanamaker misses.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Reggie Bullock. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Wanamaker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. 5 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Bullock. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Boston, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They've got Knox. Ntilikina out there with Smith. Then it's Robinson. And it's Dotson in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Inside, it's stolen by Smith, and now the Knicks on the break. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Knox. The free throw drops for Smith.
A 9th pick in the 2017 NBA draft, Smith Jr. made the NBA's all-rookie team after a very solid first year in Dallas, averaging 15 points and 5 assists, and he sure is not looking to stop there.
Robinson pulls it in. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Smith. Here's Dotson, guarded by Green. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. The drive by Green, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. New York with the foul.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Ojale is checked in for Brad Wanamaker. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Harkless finds Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At the line for your Knicks, Mo Harkless. At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Harkless. Harkless hits them both. Now here's Green. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And they're on the break. Here's Dotson. No good. Great D that time from Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Robinson dishes to Harkless. Smith on the wing. 6 to shoot over Edwards. And the Knicks miss again. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Green taking his time here. The shot's good.
Get open, get open.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Dotson. And to get open is Robinson. Dotson can't hit. Edwards with it. Green in the post. The shot misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Here's Dotson. Harkless the pass to Smith. Floats one up. Here's Robinson. Excellent D there from Williams. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Ojale. Smith against Green. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Dotson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this one, and he nails the jumper. Dotson's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Up top, Edwards, covered by Smith. Williams passes to Edwards. Over Harkless. Offensive rebound, Williams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Smith with it. Williams picks him up. Williams with the block. And here's Edwards. The pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. Edwards inside, covered by Smith. And that one is good.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
At the line for your Knicks. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Smith. So for the Knicks, Gibson comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Ellington is subbed in for Ntilikina. And the Celtics also making a change. Cantor's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Celtics have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Edwards passes to Williams. Now Edwards. Pass to Ojale. Over Smith. The shot by Ojale, no good. The Knicks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At the line for your Knicks, Dotson. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. And so he hits both. Boston shooting 40% in the fourth. Edwards passes to Cantor. To the paint. It's stolen by Smith. 3-on-3. Here's Dotson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Dotson's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's an easy shot provided by Dennis Smith Jr.
Outside, Green. Pass to Tice. Pass to Ojale. And here is Green. Clock at 6. The pass to Cantor. Boston needs to get off a shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. New York called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Tice. The Knicks making a switch here. Portis is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Now here is Smith. It's good. Smith's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a pretty gritty play there by Dennis Smith Jr.
Celtics shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Edwards against Smith. And he banks in the layup.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Smith Jr. getting inside that time.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Tice. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
New York shooting around 41% on the night. Ellington with it. Outside Gibson. Smith scanning the floor. Fires it up. The rebound by the Celtics. Cantor's got 8 rebounds in this game. High arcing shot. Now here's Ellington, guarded by Green. And here is Ellington, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Edwards kicks to Ojale. Poked loose. And a fast break now for New York. Ellington leading the charge. Smith with a wide open look. And Cantor pulls it down. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And he lays it straight in. Green's got 8 points in the quarter.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Smith outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
Dennis Smith Jr. just playing hard right now and using some of that force from the point guard position.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Smith.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Smith hits them both. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Green inside, Ellington defending, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Taj Gibson picks one up.
At the line for Celtics. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Green. Both free throws good from Green. The Knicks shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Smith the pass to Gibson. Over Cantor. Shots good by Gibson.
Taj Gibson's postgame continues to improve, that time showing a nice touch.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Here is Edwards to the inside. Ogilvy, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
The Knicks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Smith the pass to Gibson. Back to Smith for the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got 13 points in the second half.
Now, shots like this are going to help Dennis Smith Jr. get himself going, which is a defense's nightmare.
Williams looking around. Pass to Ogilvy. That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Just attacking the basket right there. Smith Jr. goes up strong every time he gets in there.
Taking 2 shots.
2.
He misses the free throw. Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Knicks. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Gordon Hayward.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Kevin Knox is checked in for New York.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
.59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ntilikina kicks to Smith. Here's Knox. The shot missing. And the Celtics going the other way now. Now Edwards. Down low, Ojale. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Ntilikina, and he converts the layup.
Good patience on the pick and roll that time as Ntilikina taking what it is that he saw.
And so the Celtics now can just hold on to the ball. Smith against Edwards. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Gordon, nice win for you guys tonight. What was the difference?
Energy. I think we play with a lot of energy, passion, especially defensively. You know, when we're all doing our job and we're playing and we're focused and we're solid defensively, we're not really having lapses, we can be a pretty good team. You know, that we don't have to walk the ball up the court and it's not as difficult on our offense. So it all starts defensively, and I think it all starts with energy down there.
You've become one of the best young defensive teams in the league, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.